WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. It's a Blue Raider game day, and the Blue Raider Network is on the air. Today's MTSU women's basketball game is just 30 minutes away, and the Blue Raider game day coverage begins with countdown to tip-off. Countdown to Tip-Off is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Dick Palmer.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome into our countdown to tip-off as Middle Tennessee will take on the Belmont Bruins tonight here at the Murphy Center. Dick Palmer with Kyle Turnham. And Kyle back in the old seat again, but we'll try to get this done and get us a win tonight.
Well, it's important because right now, obviously, we've found a little rough sledding recently. Loser 4 out of our last 5 coming off a loss to Mississippi State, and it's pretty unusual to see both of these teams come in to this game below 500, but a lot of that has to do with that pre-conference schedule. Both Belmont and Middle Tennessee have challenged themselves outside of conference, and that's indicative of what you're seeing in their records.
No doubt about it. Our countdown to kickoff to tip-off is presented in part by Middle Tennessee State University with nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergraduates and more than 100 graduate programs. Middle Tennessee has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. If you want high-quality, affordable education, it's not too late to apply. Go to mtsu.edu. We'll take a break, tell you what's going on in Conference USA tonight. When we come back, the countdown continues after this from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I can help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Welcome back to our countdown to tip-off. Middle Tennessee and Belmont tonight in women's college basketball. Take a look around Conference USA, brought to you by the Hampton Inn and Suites of Murfreesboro. Old-fashioned Southern hospitality and contemporary comfort at a great rate. 325 North Thompson Lane. 3 other games tonight in Conference USA. Rice and Sam Houston are playing in Houston. Rice is leading 23-21, 4 minutes left in the first half. Florida Atlantic is at Western Kentucky tonight. That's a 6:30 tip. And Texas A&M Corpus Christi is at UTEP. They'll tip that one off at 8 o'clock. That's our look at Conference USA. We've got Middle Tennessee and Belmont tonight coming up very shortly here on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Lights are twinkling, snows are falling, just like last year. Fun is calling with holiday games, the instant kind, the easiest gift there is to find. So celebrate for just a while with holiday games that'll make you smile. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun, play responsibly.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com. With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
The Raider Associate Head Coach Matt Ensel as the Raiders take on the Belmont Bruins tonight. And Coach, this is a team that's given us some problems in the past.
They have. They've always had a 5-player that can really shoot the ball.
Over the last 3-4 years, our 5 players were not as active to be able to get out on the floor and guard out there, and that's given us problems in the past, and especially down there. I think 3 of the last 4 times we played them has been down there at their place, and the one time of those 4 that's been here, I think we won by 30. So, hopefully that trend continues, that we can win here and that we play well at home, and hopefully this young group understands that, and we can go out here and have a good performance tonight.
Well, we know how Belmont plays, and like us, they play a very tough schedule to get ready for their conference, and they've got starters back from last year too.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting a point guard that's a 3-year starter in their program. They're starting a 2 guard that's played in their program for 6 years and has played all 6 years. I mean, the 2 redshirt years she got, one was a COVID year, another one was a redshirt year that she played right at the maximum games of 12 games. And so she's a 6-year senior. And then they got a 5th-year senior that's played at this would be her 4th stop, I believe. I think she started at Pittsburgh, then went to West Virginia, and then to Tennessee, and now over here to Belmont. And so they've got a lot of experience in the guard spots, but that's no excuse. And we're not experienced at the guard spot, and that's okay because we're going to get experience. So we just got to continue to play and get better every single day. And this will be a good test for our young players. This will be a good test for young guards who are going against older, more experienced guards. I mean, the one kid that's a 6-year senior, I mean, she may be, I guess, 25 years old out there playing, and we got an 18-year-old Gardner. So that should be fun.
So we've established that they're a veteran team coming in. They've had success against us in the past. And how are we going to counter that with our young players? You just mentioned the fact that we've got players who've never played against this team.
Yeah, I mean, I told them today that by in November you're freshmen. December you've got to become, the clock is turned. You've got to become a sophomore, and we're no longer freshmen. We got to get over that. We got to push forward through that. We're in the midst of a really, really tough stretch of games. We're 3-4. We feel like we should be 5-2, maybe even 6-1. We feel like all except the Tennessee game those losses were caused by Middle Tennessee and not by the opposing team. And no disrespect to those opposing teams, but we did things in those games that cost us those games. Now, how do we combat that today? How do we get ourselves ready to go today? We've had a great 5 days of practice. We've got better over these 5 days, and I hope it shows out here tonight in the game.
All right, Coach. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be back. That's Coach Matt Ensel with the scouting report. We'll be back with head coach Rick Ensel right after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
Countdown to tip-off continues as we talk with the head coach of the Lady Raiders, Rick Ensel, brought to you by the Daily News Journal. Read all about Blue Raider sports in the DNJ. And, Coach, we're coming up against a team that has given us a few problems in the past, a team that, like us, likes to play a very strong schedule before their conference begins.
They do, Dick. They're, that's one of the reasons we started playing them. We felt like they were very competitive. They're still very competitive. I think they've beaten us the last 3 times. I think the schedule has played in their favor in the fact that we played them there twice. Played them twice there last year, I think, and maybe 3 times that we played them in a row there. But, it's a new group. They've got a new group. We got a new group. They're still very competitive. We feel like we're competitive. It should be a great game tonight.
You said this afternoon after shoot-around that you would put your 5 up against theirs anytime, and the time is getting near.
Well, if I don't have that attitude, then I don't need to be the coach here. I feel like I've never felt like since I've been here at Middle Tennessee State that there wasn't anybody out there we couldn't beat. I felt that way when we went against the Lady Vols about 2 weeks ago. They got out of the gates quick. We got away from our scout, and the next thing you know, they were on a roll. Now, we did score the basketball pretty good the second half, but it was so far out around the first half, there's no way we could have got back in it. But I feel real good about our basketball team. We practice hard. I just feel like that, there's going to be a day, there's going to be a time, a pivot point, where we're going to wake up one morning and decide we're a pretty good basketball team and start playing up to our capabilities. I don't think we've done that yet, and thank goodness we hadn't, because we're not into January in the conference schedule yet.
All right, we talk about young players, but they've got some games under their belt now, and your rotation has kind of worked itself out as you go along.
Well, we still feel like that we've got. I feel like, and I think my coaches do too, that we've got 4 or 5 young ladies that can contribute to this basketball team that's sitting on the bench. But we've got to go in and know what offenses we're running. We got to know the defensive strategies, and we got to rebound the basketball. And that's some of the things that we're not doing when we bring in someone. Then we're on 2 different pages as far as our offense is concerned. And at times we don't know what we're doing defensively. Now, we go over that with everybody in practice, as you know, because you're here. And that's what we've got to do from the bench. We've got to be able to go in and we've got to be able to execute our strategies with whoever we're playing. Now, we've known for years since I've been here, a lot of teams are more athletic. They're taller. They got maybe more vertical, a little more horizontal. But we don't look at that. We look at basically what you got inside of you. What about your heart? And we have got by on that for years, and we're going to continue to do that. I feel real good about some of our players. They've really got a lot of guts, and they got a lot of desire, and we just need that to get together. It's kind of like putting a puzzle together. We just haven't got it put together yet, but we will.
All right, Coach, best of luck tonight. Talk to you after the game.
Thank you, Dick.
Coach Rick Ensel with his pregame comments, and we'll be back. The countdown continues after this from Van Wagner.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Countdown to tip-off. Dick Ballmer, Kyle Turnham with you as the Raiders take on the Belmont Bruins. Time to take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by the Ascend Federal Credit Union of Murfreesboro, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. The injury report, brought to you by the law offices of John Day, is blank. So that is a good thing. No significant injuries to report. Belmont comes in 3-4 under Coach Bart Brooks, who is in his 9th year, 201-72, and he is 6-1 against Middle Tennessee. And they will start this way with number 0, Tootie Jones, 5'7" grad. She's a shooting guard, averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds a game, out of Troy, Alabama. Number 23, Jalen Banks, will be the point guard, a 5'9" junior. This Spring Hill, Tennessee is her hometown, Kyle, but she played right here at Middle Tennessee Christian School and was a very, very good player for them. Number 13, Avery Strickland, 5'10". She's a grad student out of Knoxville, Tennessee. She's the player that Matt mentioned that went to 3 different schools before she wound up at Belmont. But Strickland averaging 11 points, 3 rebounds. Number 22, Quinn Eubank, a 6-foot sophomore. Eubank out of Union, Kentucky. She is a left-hander, averaging 15 points a game. And the post player, number 9, Hillary Fuller, a 6'2" sophomore. She is from Australia and is averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds. That's Belmont starters. For the Lady Raiders and Coach Rick Ensel, in his 21st year, 492 and 169. And the Raiders will start the same lineup they've started for the last 3 games with Elena Contreras, Macy Pfeiffer, Blair Bogus, Savannah Davis, and Kirsten Burhost. Raiders 3-4 on the year. They are 1-1 here at the Glass House. We'll take our final break, and when we come back, we'll be ready to tip it off for you. Middle Tennessee and Belmont on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com. What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball is on the air. Season 51 of Lady Raider basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now with the call of the action, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Dick Palmer.
Guest of Middle Tennessee Lady Raider basketball, game number 8 on the season. The Raiders looking to even that record up with a win tonight. Dick Palmer along with Kyle Turnham. And Kyle, this is a tough test for the Raiders because Belmont has had our number the last 3 times we played, but the last time they played here, the Raiders won big.
Well, it's certainly an opportunity for both teams to come into December on a uptick because these are 2 programs that pride themselves on playing a really tough non-conference schedule to prepare them for their conference schedule and then on into the NCAA tournament where they both had success.
So the Raiders come in with 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. Belmont's got a veteran club coming in. We faced one of their starters last year in a Tennessee uniform, Strickland, and she is now at Belmont. So we got to face her again this year. But the Raiders hope that they can overcome probably their lack of experience with a lot of hot hurt, and guts.
Well, I think that when you go back to last year, the one thing that sticks out with me is that Belmont had a couple of players, LaChapelle in particular, that came off the bench and just had a career day. And that seemed to ignite their team, and obviously they had success doing that. We never could really get into any kind of rhythm offensively in either one of those games against them, and I thought it affected us a little bit on the defensive end. We talk about youth, but I think that Coach and Matt will tell you that at some point in time that ceases being an excuse.
Right.
And right now, this lineup that we're starting, with one exception, has been starting the entire season, and you're expecting growth and maturity through this November-December swing.
Well, that starting lineup, and we went through it quickly when we gave you the starters a minute ago. Elena Contreras is a senior. She played last year at Missouri, Kansas City, and so she does have plenty of game experience at the Division I level. 3 other players were playing high school basketball this time last year. Macy Pfeiffer out of Alabama, or Mississippi, 6'1" freshman. Blair Bogus out of Waynesboro, Tennessee, Wayne County High. And Kirsten Verhulst out of the state of Kansas, freshman. So Savannah Davis, who saw considerable time last year as a sophomore off the bench, is now one of our starters and one of our key contributors. Raiders are in white, trimmed in blue numerals, blue stripe down the side. Belmont all in red. Their colors are red and navy blue, and it would be Bogus jumping with Eubank, and the tip is contested and won by Belmont. It'll be Fuller. He'll take it over on the left wing, and out it comes to Banks. Gives it back out to Fuller, the post player playing outside the lane. She'll drive in for a layup and score.
Well, that was way too easy.
Yes.
Just was basic pick and pop, and Fuller looked up and the Red Sea parted, and she just went in and shot a layup.
Contreras feeds it into Bogus. It's off her fingertips and out of bounds, so the Raiders turn it over on their first possession.
Well, very impatient pass by AC there. Bogus had lost her balance and really had not set up to post whatsoever, and Contreras threw it anyway.
Banks feeds it out on the wing. Shot is missed out there by Strickland. Raiders get the rebound. Contreras in the front court. She's guarded out front by Eubank. Coming on a bounce pass left to Verhulst. She'll come around a screen from Pfeiffer, bounce it back to Contreras, looks in the paint, and now Bogus will come out and set a pick for Contreras to shoot off the rim, no good. Belmont gets the rebound, and it will be Jalen Banks to bring it into front court. Banks kicks it in the corner. Driving layup is missed. Missed it wide open. That was Eubank.
Well, once again, the issue is not the miss. The issue is the fact that they're getting to the rim basically at will. That's something that your help side has got to build outside the three-point line and get that drive stopped.
Tootie Jones will rebound from the baseline. Gets it into Banks.
Offensive foul.
She pushed Verhulst off to get open, and she got caught.
Well, Banks is very much a driving guard. She is averaging 7 free throws attempted per game, which tells you that she plays downhill a lot. Only a 20% three-point shooter, so someone that you want to cushion a little bit and make her shoot the ball.
Raiders try a lob pass inside to Bogus, but it's
going to be on Fuller on the foul.
Foul on Belmont, so Fuller will pick up their second foul.
And still, we got the foul called on that pass inside, but if there had not been a foul, probably would have been a turnover.
Yes. Coming into Savannah Davis, she'll pitch it back to Verhulst. Raiders, Verhulst guarded by Tootie Jones, comes high post to Bogus. She'll take a couple of bounces.
Belmont blowing up 5 up.
And
well
now
scouted.
Davis backs it up. Davis comes left. Savannah has the ball knocked free and stolen by Fuller. And in the front court is Banks. 2-0 Belmont. Fuller comes driving, and a block is called on Bogus. She was trying to take a charge, Kyle.
Well, anytime that whistle blows on a block charge, it's 50-50 at
Yes,
best. So, you like the fact that she was over in help where she needed to be, just a little late to the party.
Jones for 3 out of the right corner, and she knocks it down.
Jones, for whatever reason, has a tendency to play very, very well against us. She is a 32% three-point shooter, shot that one with a lot of confidence on an inbounds play.
5-0 Belmont, 7:47 remaining first quarter. Verhulst outside, and they cut the pass off. Driving left is going to be good by Strickland, and Belmont, as you said earlier, they've read our mail. They have intercepted a couple of passes. Raiders have turned it over on a pass of their own, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Coach Rick Ensel wants to settle his team down. Timeout on the floor, 7:38 remaining first quarter. Belmont leading 7-0 on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
On the first day of the holidays, my true love gave to me a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the second day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 2 I don't remembers and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery. On the third day of the holidays, my true love gave to me 3 I forgot, 2 I don't remembers, and a ticket from the Tennessee Lottery.
Make it a holiday they'll never forget with gifts from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, merry-making fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Raiders down 7-0 with 7:38 to play. The first couple of minutes of this first half have been brought to you by First Vision Bank. First Vision, accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. And not a lot of numbers yet on the stat sheet, Cal.
Well, there is actually a really big number on the stat sheet, and it is in the turnover column. Right now, Middle Tennessee with 3 turnovers that have led to 5 Belmont points. The only other points for Belmont coming from that 3-point shot on the under out of bounds play, but Middle Tennessee ran 5 up. It got blown up. They tried to run Utah. It got blown up. So Belmont has obviously well scouted Middle Tennessee and has executed defensively at a high level.
Raiders have put Carson Swaney in at point guard for Verhulst. Swaney is a freshman out of East Tennessee from Maryville. Raiders on the court. Belmont just now coming out. Blue Raider coaching staff, including Associate Head Coach Matt Ensel, assistants Kim Bruton, Dina Davis, Tom Hodges. Shelby Davis is the operations director. In the strength coach, Rachel Pike, trainer Jonna Walker, and our friend Jake Gullip is taking care of the media stuff.
Well, Rick, I'm disappointed you forgot the most important coach over there, the most dapper coach over there, Clark Insel.
Clark has got his board and drawing up a play right now.
Stats and got his game fit on. He looking very dapper. I'm going to ask him if I can borrow that jacket after the game.
Bounce pass left to Contreras, inside to Bogus. She throws it away.
Got double teamed there by Tootie Jones and got the turnover.
Here's Eubank flipping the ball out front to Banks. Banks lobs in the lane to Fuller. Bogus deflected it. Fuller got it back and missed. Got her own rebound again, and they fouled her from behind. Foul will be on Macy Pfeiffer. That'll be her first, team second. And there'll be 2 shots coming for Hillary Fuller.
Right now, everything Belmont is doing is right, and everything that we're doing is not turning out well. Offensively, we have really struggled, but we have seen what Belmont is going to do against 3 sets. We went for the post-up with Blair there, and Belmont came to double with Tootie Jones with Fuller playing behind. So you get a feel for at least how Belmont's going to go about business.
So it's now 9-0, and the Raiders getting in a deep hole early in the game. Contreras works it out front to Macy Pfeiffer. Back to Swaney on the right wing. Inside Bogus. They double team her. She's trying to fight through it and got the shot blocked. I'm amazed she was able to get the shot off.
Well, but the fact of the matter is, because she had to step through to find some space, that's the reason why the shot got blocked.
Strickland comes driving the baseline, lays it in.
Once again, our help side not rotating over. There was a skip pass over the top. Strickland turned down the wide open 3, drove baseline. No rotations from the weak side.
This is starting too much like that Tennessee game, isn't it?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that one.
Belmont knocked the ball out of bounds right in front of us here. Raiders will inbound it. Side front court with 6:23 to play first quarter. Belmont up by 11. Contreras will play it in. Gets it into Blair Bogus, pulled out on the left side. Bogus picks up her dribble, goes back to Swaney. Swaney puts it on the floor, bounces left to Contreras. She'll drive it back to the middle. Comes on a bounce pass to Savannah Davis, fires up a 3, and it's off the rim, no good. Raiders trying to rebound. Swaney fighting for the ball, but it's taken by Belmont. And this is 33 KK Brody, who's in there now at the post. And another new player in, and she's going to fire it right up and miss. That was Claire Hyde. Raiders get the rebound. Davis inside, goes to Macy Pfeiffer. One dribble, back out front to Swaney. 5:38 to play first quarter. The Raiders have yet to put a point on the board. Swaney right of the free throw line in the corner. And Davis trying to feed into Bogus. Belmont knocked it out of bounds.
Once again, impatience on the post feeds. You've got to let Blair set up camp. We're just firing the ball in there to locations that Blair couldn't score even if she caught the ball.
Inside it goes to Bogus. Back out to Savannah Davis. Pull up from the free throw line, no good. Back of the rim. And out of bounds will go to the Bruins.
Yeah, that was the kind of shot that Belmont is looking for. They want Savannah Davis, or want to force Savannah Davis to put the ball on the floor and make that runner or the pull-up jump shot, as opposed to taking that three-point shot she's so famous for.
So they trip. 5'8" sophomore is in the lineup now for the Bruins. Out front to Brody. Throws an inside pass to Strickland. Missed the shot. Got her own rebound and scored.
That was a set obviously put in by Belmont specifically for that matchup. Strickland passed the ball, got it reversed, and dove Savannah Davis straight to the block.
High post Macy Pfeiffer. She'll drive it in. Pull-up jump shot is off, no good.
Another tough shot.
Here's Strickland to bring it down. Belmont up 13-0. Out front it goes to Banks. Banks puts it behind her back on the dribble, tries to get open, and the Raiders have her covered well. Out to Brody, back to Banks. Banks a little head fake, drives to the foul line, puts up a runner there and misses. And the battle for the boards out of bounds. Belmont will maintain possession as the Raiders will have Yuhan Lin coming in for Swaney and trying somebody else at the point position.
Well, as I said, Banks is a downhill player and will take bad shots. But when you get that bad shot, Dig, you've got to clean it up, and you've got to finish the play defensively. Unfortunately, we knocked the ball out of bounds. Belmont's got another 20 seconds to run offense.
They inbound it to Brody. She'll penetrate into the lane, take a little fall away that's short, and Belmont got the offensive rebound. Back to Brody. Brody out front. This is LaChapelle.
That was Eubank.
That's right. Eubank, the left-hander. Missed the shot. Raiders put it into front court. Davis bounce pass on the post. Inside. Trying to get a shot but can't get through. Into Lynn. Lynn back. Blair Bogus with a shot and scores.
Belmont, that possession did not double in the low post. Middle went into Blair Bogus, and Blair delivered.
Here's Tripp flipping the pass out to Eubank. They drive in the lane, feed it out to Tootie Jones for a long three, a high archer that's good. That's her second three of the game.
Tootie Jones now 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Yuhan almost threw the ball out of bounds.
16-2. Now Contreras on the point, goes on the wing to Lynn. Knocked out of bounds there by Hyde for Belmont.
AC's in the middle of the floor, and she's trying to make a pass to the wing. She has got to offset that and bring the ball outside of lane line extended to be able to shorten the pass and give herself a better passing angle. That's too long of a pass from the middle of the floor.
Lynn inbounds it to Verholz, who started at point and is back in there now to Savannah Davis. Back to Verholz. 16-2. The Raiders down. A little over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Into Bogus. I thought she might have been fouled there by Fuller, but they say it's just out of bounds.
Well, our passing, to be honest, has not been very good. And even then, that pass, Blair was not set up. She was not square. As a guard, you've got to read her numbers, and her numbers need to be facing you before you try to throw that pass.
Here's Verholz to inbound it. Savannah Davis comes in. Shot is blocked there by Fuller, big 6'2" post player. Belmont picks up the loose ball. They've got a baseline drive. Ball goes free.
You had a backdoor cut that got passed out and dropped.
Here's Verholz, fouled out front by Eubank. That'll be her first, team's third here in the first quarter with 2:38 to play. Belmont out to a 16-2 lead. Yuhan Lin from the side gets the bounce pass into Verholz. She'll work out front, come around to Bogus screen. Back to Macy Pfeiffer. They're looking to get it into Blair. She's not open. Back to Verholz. Comes left. Shot clock is down to 7. In the corner to Lynn.
Kickball.
And Belmont bailed us out there by kicking the bounce pass away.
Yes, thank goodness, because it gives us 20 more seconds to try to get something. Right now, nothing coming easy for the Lady Raiders. Belmont playing outstanding defense.
It'll be inbounded to Macy Pfeiffer. Works it in the corner to Davis. Savannah backs up for a three and misses it short. Jones the rebound.
Savannah rushed that shot badly.
Here's Banks in the front court. And we've got a whistle and a foul.
It's on 9.
Yeah, it's hard to make that signal.
I'm trying my best I can. I don't know how to give it to you. I mean, I'm just going to start calling it out.
You know, in the ABA, they had numbers like that, and you should have seen some of the gyrations the officials would.
Well, I feel confident. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out who thought that was a good idea, why it was so imperative that they add those numbers. Just leave it 1 through 5.
Lynn gets it to Bogus on the post, jumps in the lane and scores.
Blair right now has been basically our only source of offense.
16-4 now with just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Tripp out front with the ball. Lobs on a high post to Fuller, gets it back. Out to Jones for 3. She missed that one. And the rebound taken by Brody.
Yet another offensive rebound. Those numbers are starting to add up as well.
Another 3. This one is missed by Eubank, and Macy Pfeiffer comes up with a rebound. Raiders in front court, trailing by 12 here in the first quarter.
Kickball.
Another kick This by Banks. They've been pretty well schooled on the way the Raiders like to get the ball into the post. Long pass out front to Macy Pfeiffer. Goes in the corner to Savannah Davis. Davis back to Verhulst. At the free throw line, Bogus and her pass knocked out of bounds. A lot of deflections, including some that have been stolen by Belmont.
Well, Belmont is relying on their two post players, Brody and Fuller, to play very physically against Blair so far and have not gotten a single foul called. Both of them have hands in the back.
Here's Lynn. Verhulst for three, left wing, and she'll score the ball.
Penetrating pitch by Yuhan. We need Yuhan to get back to where she was in the first week of the season. That's nice to see something good happen for her.
Verhulst with a Lee Company three, the Raiders' first of the game, and it's 16-7. Out front with the ball, they give it to the post player Brody. She'll lob it back to Eubank, who comes driving left, loses the ball. Verhulst picks it up. Verhulst didn't have anybody to throw it to, so she'll back it up with 30 seconds left in the quarter, and they'll run a set. On the wing, it goes to Savannah Davis. Bounce pass on the post to Bogus. In the lane, turns, fakes, shoots, and score.
Blair has demonstrated if you don't double her, she's going to find a way to score.
16-9, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Belmont will go for the last shot. Here comes Jones, penetrates to the foul line, kicks it in the corner for a three, which is good. And that was the reserve guard Tripp with the three, and that is the end of the first quarter. Belmont will take a 10-point lead into the second quarter. Belmont 19, Middle Tennessee 9 after one period. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wyck.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
So the Raiders looking at a 10-point deficit as we go to the second quarter. It is 19-9. The Raiders did show a little spark there, Kyle, in the last couple of minutes of the first quarter.
Well, as I said, we started out with no assist and 3 turnovers and finished the quarter with 2 assists and only 1 additional turnover, so that certainly helped. And you know, right now, the issue for us with Belmont, not only are we having a difficult time executing offensively, but we're also losing Tootie Jones, who's 2 out of 3 from the 3-point line. And we need to get out there and find her.
Somebody needs to put an X on that jersey, and we'll make it fluorescent where we can follow it.
Well, I'll be honest, I don't think that stat's right. She's got 3 3-pointers, does she not?
No, I've just got her with 2.
2? Okay. Well, it seems like 3.
Tripp with the other one.
Yeah.
Atmos Energy is delighted to sponsor the Raiders and fuel homes and businesses in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas, the smart choice for fueling our energy future.
Well, interestingly enough, Belmont started out double teaming Macy Pfeiffer in the post, and Middle really had nothing to show for it in that stretch. Belmont, in the late stages of the first quarter, elected not to double Macy Pfeiffer in the post, and that's where Macy has really, not Macy, but Blair Bogus has stepped up and knocked down 6 of the 9 Middle Tennessee points. So it'll be interesting to see if Belmont stays with that strategy. Oh, I'm getting gray hair over here.
That was on the inbounds throw to start the quarter.
Yeah, it was.
And there's another steal, but Jones got in the passing lane, deflected it out of bounds. So the Raiders will play it under the basket with Verhulst to put it in play. Verhulst throws it this way, and it's deflected and stolen by Jones. She'll back it up, shoot a 15-footer and miss.
Too close.
A rebound
obviously.
to Verhulst.
Yeah, she was too close to make that shot. That was the most interesting inbounds pass I think I've ever seen.
Almost came to us. Ball into Bogus. Verhulst for 3, and she'll knock it down.
Verhulst now 2 for 2 from the three-point line. That'll make up for that inbounds pass.
The Lee Company 3 makes it 19-12. The Raiders cut it to 7. Here is Strickland. Feeds it out front for a three-point attempt that's no good, and Verhulst the rebound. She'll come on the dribble. You know, her mom's here tonight. I think we need to get her to every game. Verhulst comes bouncing left. Savannah Davis. And I was going to say a bad pass. It was a bad pass. I thought they might have kicked another one.
Well, I've talked the entire first quarter about our passing, and it has really been an issue in this game. We're just doing a really poor job of getting the ball to Blair.
Ball coming inside, back out for a 3 that's good by Hyde. That is her first 3. We've got 2 subs who've come in and hit 3s for them. Hyde with 1 and Tripp with 1, 22-12. So that just neutralized the three-pointer by Verhulst.
Here comes the double team again. That's exactly
August
what I expected.
Fighting through it, gets the ball back out. Now 13 on the shot clock. Verhulst comes left, shovels the pass to Lynn. She'll pull up, feed it back. Macy Pfeiffer for 3 and got it.
Good pick and pop. Really a little bit more of a ghost action by Macy Pfeiffer there. Middle's got to get some stops to cut into this lead.
22-15. That's the Raiders' 3rd, Lee Company 3. There's Strickland trying her 3, and she will knock it down.
You know, Belmont as a team can really knock it down from the three-point line. They come in averaging 8.9 made threes per game, and they are really feeling good about the rims at Murphy Center.
They've already got 5 tonight. Here's Lynn working out front. Drives top of the key, pulls up from 18, and rims out. Bogus fighting the boards, and they call it jump ball, and let's see whose possession. Going to go to Belmont. Carson Swaney will check in for Savannah Davis. 7:38 to play in the first half. Belmont leading 25-15. They have led by as many as 14 points. The Raiders have cut it back to 7 on a couple of occasions.
Middle showing a little zone trap action.
Pressure in the backcourt. They get it across the line. Work it out high. Feed it right to Tripp. Back over to Banks. Feeds it back to Hyde. Her 3 is no good. And the Raiders take the rebound. Lynn,
great weak side box out by Macy Pfeiffer there.
Lynn in the front court. Freshman from Taiwan. Top of the key. Bounces it back out to Pfeiffer. Her bounce pass intercepted and stolen. Here comes Strickland. Layup good. Macy will draw the foul. That will be her second. Strickland the basket and a free throw coming.
Have I mentioned our passing yet? It's killing us, Nick.
Yep.
We're making some really, really poor passes that's making things way too easy for Belmont.
27-15, 7 minutes remaining first half.
You know, particularly when you're trying to feed the post.
Missed the free throw, and Pfeiffer the rebound.
You've got to read not only where to try to get the ball, but you've got to read help as well.
Here's a bounce pass to Lynn. Belmont knocked it out of bounds. And again, playing very physical. not only under the basket, but out front, too.
Well, they're denying the passing wings and really just trying to cut down on anything easy for Middle Tennessee. Again, Belmont has really scouted this game very, very well, and the players are executing the scout at a high level.
Verhulst to Lynn, gets it back to Carson Swaney. Bounce pass left. Kirsten Verhulst backs it up on the dribble. 5 to shoot. And another pass kicked away. And again, they bailed us out to give us another 20 seconds to try and get something going here. It'll be inbounded by Swaney, side front court. Ball coming into Verhulst. Knocked free by Banks into the backcourt. Kirsten picks it up, brings it back across. Verhulst works on a bounce pass to Lynn, left wing. Back to the middle. Head fake, starts left, fires a long three, off the rim, no good. That would look pretty good when it left her hands.
Just wasn't a great possession at all. We really didn't get much going on the offensive end. Yuhan just basically had to get a shot up.
Banks drives, feeds it out, now in the corner for three, missed by Strickland, and the Raiders get the rebound. Verhulst will bring it into front court. 27-15. Just under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Bogus is pushed there by 33 Brody. That'll be her first foul.
And again, that was a pass that was going to hit Blair at the shins.
Not much you can do with them down there.
I mean, she was doing good to come up with it. Now she got fouled, and thank goodness.
Now we've got Eubank back in, Strickland out for Belmont. 5:52 to play first half, 27-15. The Bruins from nearby Nashville, Tennessee, have the lead. Verhulst, baseline. Everybody's covered. And throw it all the way back out to Macy Piper, and it's intercepted by
another turnover on an under-out-of-bounds play.
Eubank to Banks. Banks lays it up and in.
And Belmont's turned both of those turnovers into points.
29-15, and they're back to a 14-point lead.
Points off turnovers 14-4 in favor of Belmont.
Swaney on the left wing, inside to Bogus, puts it on the floor in the lane, jumps and scores.
Well, again, when Belmont doesn't double, Blair scores.
29-17. Raiders trying to fight their way back in this game. There's a travel in the lane.
That basket by Bogus erased a 2-minute and 31-second scoring drought for the Lady Raiders.
Here's Verhulst to bring it down. Kirsten works it across the line. Bounce pass left to Lynn. Lynn out on the wing, guarded there by Tripp. Comes back on top to Bogus, who will flip it right to Swaney. Skip pass low to Pfeiffer. Her shot blocked and taken away.
Yeah, Brody got that block from the weak side. Here comes Belmont again.
Eubank all the way, missed the layup. And out of bounds. Going to go to the Raiders, I think, but we've got a timeout here. We'll figure it out during the timeout. 4:52 left in the half. Timeout on the floor. Belmont 29, Middle Tennessee 17 on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance are the leading experts in sports medicine and performance, and the team physicians for NFL, college, and high school athletes across Tennessee. TOA offers same-day appointments, walk-ins, and urgent care for acute orthopedic injuries that can't wait. TOA is proud to be the team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics. Having a specialized care team you trust can make all the difference in your athletic journey. To find a TOA location near you, visit TOA.com.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
4:52 left in the first half. Raiders down by 12. Just past the top of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification as you listen to Middle Tennessee basketball.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports. WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
Dick Ballmer, Kyle Turnham with you as the Raiders try to fight their way out of a hole that has reached 14 points at one time. They trail now by 12 and have been their own worst enemy in the first half.
Well, the points off turnover stands at 14-4 in favor of Belmont right now. Then you go down to the fast break points, and that is a 6-0 advantage for Belmont. Then you go to second chance points. That's a 4-0 advantage in favor of Belmont. So when you add those numbers up, it makes that 29-17 deficit feel good because it seems like it could be a little bit worse.
Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town. For your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs, Lee Company is the team to call. 867-1000 or leecompany.com. You can go online, get it done that way. A 12-point lead for Belmont with just under 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Our Blue Raider men will play the Belmont men on Sunday afternoon at 3:30. So we've got a doubleheader for you coming up on Sunday. The Lady Raiders against Memphis at 1 o'clock and the Blue Raiders against Belmont at 3:30.
Well, oddly enough, on that previous play, Belmont appealed the ruling on the floor on really what I would consider to be a pretty inconsequential play, and they lost the verdict, so they lost a timeout as well.
Savannah Davis misses a three, came up short, somebody might have gotten a fingertip on it as she launched it, and now Tripp comes to the left side.
Middle ran a screen for screener set to try to get Savannah going with that shot, and just, I agree with you, I think the ball was touched.
Brody has it in the circle, just wanting to pass it, and lobs it inside for a layup that is good by Sinai Tripp, a 5'8 sophomore.
That was a great cut by Tripp. She was being denied, went back door. She got the pass from Brody. It was not a good pass at all, but Tripp did a great job of hauling it in, not to mention finishing.
31-17 now, the lead back to 14. Davis, lob pass. She got Bogus wide open for a layup.
Well, you had some miscommunication from Belmont. They sent two defenders out after the cut from Savannah Davis and ended up fronting Bogus in the low post. The pass over the top, way too easy.
This is Hyde, checked out front by Davis. High post, give and go, stolen by Davis. Savannah cut in the passing lane and took it away.
Yeah, that pass again by Brody, not very good.
Here's Verhulst outside. Started out there by Eubank to Lynn on the left wing. Skip pass goes inside of the post. Bogus couldn't handle it, and it's picked up by Belmont.
It's not a good pass, Dick. She's not there.
Eubank, who is a left-hander, changed hands in the lane and hit the right-hand layup. And that makes it 33-19. 3 minutes to play in the first half, and again, Belmont cuts off the passing lane and knocks the pass out of bounds. Raiders will have Nicole Dominguez checking in for Macy Pfeiffer here with 3 minutes left in the first half. And Verhulst will inbound it from the side. Over to Yuhan Lin working out front. That's a foul on number 0, Jones. That's her first, team second.
Well, you clearly have a mismatch with Strickland guarding Dominguez. It'll be interesting to see Middle Tennessee trying to take advantage of that, and we need Nicole to come up big.
Yeah, Nicole at 6'10", and she showed a lot of spark in the Destin tournament against Providence. We'll see what happens. Here's a three, and that is no good. That was Savannah Davis. Loose ball picked up by Banks. Banks coming with Strickland, leads her with a pass. Strickland lays it up, and is she going to be going to the line?
That's a block. Yep, Savannah was late getting there.
So Davis picks up the foul. That'll be her first.
Well, and here's the issue again. Belmont gets the rebound underneath the backboard and outruns us down to the other end of the floor, and it became a 3-on-2 fast break.
Strickland misses the free throw, gets one more.
That's guards not rotating back like they should be for defensive balance.
And hits the second, denying the crowd a free Wendy's Frosty. And it's 34-19. Burholz, high post to Dominguez. Nicole holds it over her head. Nobody's going to go get that one. Now to Lynn. Drives in the lane, lost the dribble. Scrap for it. Belmont comes up with it. They feed it ahead to Jones.
Here's another 3-on-2.
Banks out of the corner. Eubank, good. Eubank with a three.
That ball went to the floor, and Belmont first to the floor with Banks. She found someone. It got kicked ahead, and it turned into a 3-on-2 real quick.
37-19. And we got a foul here on Tripp, I believe.
It is. It's going to be on Tripp reaching in.
That's her first, team's third. Swaney will come in. Yuhan Lin is out. Just under 2 minutes left in the first half. The Raiders down 18. Out of bounds play under the basket.
We need a serious 2-minute run.
Davis misses the three. And Dominguez, offensive rebound, missed. Got it again and scored.
And that's what you need Nicole to do. You need her to go get productivity on the offensive backboards.
Here comes Strickland in the corner. Jones for three. That one's too long. Rebound taken by Burholz. She'll bring it in the front court. 37-21.
Got it down to 16. Keep digging. Keep cutting away at this.
High post Bogus. Stops at the foul line. Flips it back to Burholz. She'll kick it over to Swaney for a three. That is no good. Battle for the rebound taken by Jones for the Bruins. Down to Tripp and back to Banks. Just over a minute to play. Banks comes driving. Shot is no good and a foul.
Well, we have rushed out and closed out on Banks entirely too much. She is not a great three-point shooter. We need to cushion her and expect her to drive, invite her to take that three-point shot. But we've rushed out on a closeout with her on a previous play. That time overextended our defense and once again help side rotations just late to the party.
That foul was on Dominguez. And going to the line is going to be Banks. She was down on the floor for a bit and is back up now.
Well, she banged her right elbow, which is already
taped
and padded. I don't want to speculate what that's for, but obviously some physical issues there.
Banks' free throw is good.
Didn't affect her on that shot.
Young lady played at Middle Tennessee Christian School right down the road from where we are right now. And her second shot is up there and missed. And the rebound taken by Bogus. I thought she got fouled over the back on that rebound, but they didn't call it. And it's going to go back to Belmont.
I'll just tell you, from a coaching standpoint, that is one of my pet peeves. Missed free throw box outs drive me absolutely insane.
Here's Jones. Inbounds pass. Brody gets it right back out of the corner for three. And that is number 3.
Nothing more than a rear screen step out handoff action over on the baseline. And Tootie Jones knocks down her third 3.
Belmont's lead balloons to 20 now with less than a minute in the first half. Savannah Davis for 3 out front. She'll knock it home. That is her first Lee Company 3, and it's 41-24.
Well, as we picked up a little bit of offense here in the second quarter, the problem is we can't get stops on the defensive end.
Here's Eubank handing it off to Strickland. Drives, kicks it out to Jones for three. No good. And the rebound taken by Blair Bogus. Bogus hands it off.
Shot clock off.
16 seconds remaining.
We've got to get a basket here.
High post, Bogus. They're trying to set up a three for Savannah. They get it to her. Back to Swaney. Swaney pushes the ball into the paint, lays it up and scores. Nice move by Carson Swaney to end the first half. It is halftime at the Murphy Center. Belmont 41, Middle Tennessee 26. Stay with us. Our halftime show coming up next on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
It's basketball season and the crowd is electric. That's where Lightning's locker room on the concourse comes in. Whether you're heading to the game or just repping your squad around campus, we've got the gear to keep your spirit high and your style sharp. Fresh tees, cozy hoodies, rally towels, water bottles, it's all here, ready to power up your game day vibe. Don't get caught without your Lightning pride. Every dunk, every three, every win starts with the right look. Visit Lightning's locker room, where Blue Raider fans gear up for greatness.
Roscoe Brown's proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company. For over 85 years, Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown.
RoscoeBrown.com. Lights are twinkling, snows are falling, just like last year. Fun is calling with holiday games, the instant kind, the easiest gift there is to find. So celebrate for just a while with holiday games that'll make you smile. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun, play responsibly.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
It's halftime at the Murphy Center with Belmont leading 41-26. Our halftime show brought to you in part by Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. So, Kyle, the Raiders have dug a hole for themselves in the first half, and they've got to figure out a way to, number one, score some points, but number two, primarily take care of the basketball.
Well, I think it starts and stops with us on the offensive end. We've really struggled to get the ball where we want it to go with any type of rhythm. Belmont has scouted us very, very well, and like I said, they're executing their scout at a high level. When we've gotten the ball inside to Blair Bogus, she has been productive unless Belmont has double team. And I would expect Belmont to continue with that double team action, because right now Blair with 10 of the 26. She really has been the lone Lady Raider that has shown any semblance of offensive productivity on a consistent basis. But again, Dick, you go back and you look at the points off turnovers, it's 19-4 in favor of Belmont, and the fast break points 12-0 in favor of Belmont. We've really had a difficult time getting any stops, and you're not going to get any traction until you get some stops.
Okay, we'll have the full stats a little bit later, and a special guest coming up right after we break. So we'll take a break here. 41-26, Belmont leading at halftime on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, have you heard about the MTSU branded debit card from Ascend Federal Credit Union? Use your Ascend MTSU debit card in stores and online, or add it to your mobile wallet for the ultimate convenience. Need some cash? Use this card fee-free at thousands of ATMs worldwide. Stop by one of Ascend's 5 Murfreesboro branches or visit ascend.org to learn more. Bank where Blue Raiders belong. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for more than 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000 or visit them at leecompany.com.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Back with it at halftime, Middle Tennessee trailing 41-26. We're always happy to welcome our partners to the Blue Raider microphone, and we're visiting with Corey Dortch, who is, I understand, a sales manager for Window World at Murfreesboro. Of course, they've been with us for a number of years, and we certainly appreciate your involvement in Blue Raider athletics.
Happy we could be a part.
So, tell me what's going on at Window World now. Here it is, winter time. What do you guys do in the winter?
We still install windows and doors year-round and everything like that, so it doesn't slow us down any. We take the precautions to keep your house still warm while we're doing it when it comes to that. And then we're really excited that we've just brought on a brand new garage door program that we're trying to heavily put out there to let people know that they can trust us with their garage doors as well now.
So they can push a button while they're still in their car and have the garage door go up and this sort of thing.
Yes, sir. The whole 9 yards. We've got stuff that looks very fancy down to the basic of all basic to fit anybody's needs when it comes to that application.
Okay. So why would a person need your service? if say they're in a home that's 20 years old.
Yes, sir.
And maybe it's getting a little drafty around the windows. So why would somebody come to you, and what would you do for them?
Well, I think one of the big common misconceptions is you don't replace your window until it's broke, or you see some obvious signs. But what a lot of people don't realize is even in today's brand new home that you bought, builder grade windows only last about 6 to 8 years for most people. And that's where we come in, being locally owned and operated, to give you a free home estimate, tell you what you got going on, what the options are, and to build the best solution that fits for you and your budget.
Yeah, so you guys are not only in Murfreesboro, you're all over Tennessee, aren't you?
We're all over Tennessee. We're actually all over the country. There's 220 plus franchises. We've sold over 25 million windows nationwide in our 30 years of being in business.
Okay, that's a bunch of windows.
Yes, sir. We move a lot of them all the time.
Okay. Appreciate you coming by and talking with us. Wish we had a little more time, but we have one of those commercial responsibilities coming up. So, Corey, appreciate it.
Yep, thank you guys for having us.
All right, Corey Dortch from Window World, one of our great partners here at MTSU. We'll take a break. Be back to take a look at first half stats after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 155,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing, update your information, and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, X, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
What makes Ford F-Series a leader? They put in the work with outstanding towing and hauling, innovate with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 48 years straight. That's a tradition of leadership you'll only find in Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Available feature. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Switching is easy. You do it all the time. You switch on the lights, you switch on TV channels, and you can switch and save with State Farm. Hello, I'm State Farm agent Deb Insel, and I can switch you over so you can start saving today. My team and I are ready to welcome you to State Farm Neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Just give me a call at 931-684-5274. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, the old pro, Dick Palmer.
Thank you, Dick Palmer, along with Kyle Turnham at halftime. Kyle, the Raiders have some points to make up in the second half, and it's going to be interesting to see how Coach Ensel handles it.
Well, I think even more interesting, it'll be more interesting to see how the players handle it. Coach is not playing. He can give them everything that they need, but ultimately the players have to go out and execute exactly what they've been taught to execute. And I think really and truly that's been the difference in the game, is that Belmont has executed their game plan, particularly on defense, to basic perfection. And Middle has just really had a very difficult time getting any type of rhythm on offense, in particular because our passing has been substandard.
So they cut the lights out right as you get ready to do the stats. Can you see from the light from your left? Oh, there we go. We've got light and we've got stats.
Again, not trying to beat a dead horse, but the points off turnovers is 19-4 in favor of Belmont. Middle Tennessee with 10 first half turnovers and numerous off-target passes.
Yeah. Been a lot of deflections, a lot of out of bounds.
And to me, a really telling stat, even more so than that, is the fact that Belmont's got a 12-0 advantage in fast break points, which tells you that our defensive balance is not as good as it needs to be. Belmont flying down the floor, getting a lot of odd man rushes. That's got to stop.
Raiders get the ball first in the second half. They try to feed it right into Bogus, and again, it's deflected out of bounds by Belmont. We've got Burholst and Lynn, Davis, Bogus, and Pfeiffer for the Raiders. Burholst gets it in play, intercepted.
That is another turnover on the inbounds play.
Inbounds pass intercepted. It goes to Banks on the left wing. Banks guarded by Lynn, lobs it into the post. Fuller comes in with a bank shot and misses, and taken off by Savannah Davis.
Well, thankfully, Fuller made that shot a whole lot harder than it needed to be because she was right at the rim.
Burholst drives it in to shoot and is fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line. Foul is on Jones. That'll be her second. And Kirsten Burholst to the free throw line. She will have a pair fouled in the act of shooting. Kirsten had 2 3-pointers in the first half, and number one is good. So the Raiders score first in the second half. That's always a good sign. It's 41-27, one more. It is up and it is good. Kirsten knocks down 2 at the line. And by the way, that's the Raiders' first trip to the free throw line in this game. 41-28. Raiders press, double up in the backcourt. Stolen. Bogus with the ball. Back to Savannah Davis in the corner. Pfeiffer for 3, and she hits it.
Defense to offense. Like I said, you've got to get stops, and you've got to stack those possessions.
41-31. Now Belmont throws it away. Raiders press effective, forcing a turnover. And Belmont hasn't had many of those tonight.
No, they have not. And as a matter of fact, look very rattled on both of those possessions for Middle to cut this thing to 10 very quickly.
Burholst to Lynn. Back to Kirsten outside. They again look for Bogus. Kirsten takes it in there. They've got Pfeiffer posted up. Back to Bogus in the corner. Davis, head fake. Bogus going to drive it in. Against opposition, had the ball blocked. Take it off.
Strickland was in perfect weak side position to get that drive stopped.
Strickland back to Eubank and a foul inside. Maybe on Blair.
Well, it was pretty obvious on the previous possession that Blair did not have a lot of confidence on that 3-point shot because she had 2 opportunities, turned both of them down, put the ball on the floor, and like I said, Strickland exactly where she needed to be in help side.
Jones inbounds to Fuller. Fuller out at the top of the key, gives it back to the lefty Eubank. Back to Fuller, spins in the lane, backs it up and in.
Well, Fuller made the first shot she took very difficult. She took another tough shot, but got that one to go down like she shoots it at about a 99% clip.
43-31. Pfeiffer inbounds.
There's the double team.
August back to Macy in the corner. 3 is no good. They fight the boards, but Belmont comes out with it, and now Lynn comes in and ties up Jones. That's good hustle play from the freshman, Yuhan Lynn.
Middle's defense obviously has created some juice out of our basketball team.
Raiders press Belmont. Belmont threw it over the press to the post player, Fuller, who missed the shot, but it's knocked out of bounds. And it will be.
It's going to be Belmont's ball under out of bounds.
Yeah, Bruins. Jones will put it in play. Gets it into Fuller.
Charge.
That is going to be number 3 on Fuller. It's an offensive foul, so the Raiders will take it in the back court.
Well, they have used Fuller and Brody basically as a tag team unit.
7:50 to play, third quarter. The Raiders have cut the lead down to 12 now. Has been as many as 20. Here's Lynn outside. Works off Bogus screen. Drives it in. Shot is up and in.
Nice play by Yuhan.
It's her first 2.
Get into your 1-2-2. They're in it now.
43-33. Strickland across. Pass intercepted by Pfeiffer. Lost it. Fuller got it back. Fed it outside the Banks for an open 3 that is good. And that was a long 3.
Boy, that was a tough break. Macy Pfeiffer did a great job on the weak side of that zone trap. Got the deflection, couldn't get the steal, and Belmont made us pay.
46-33. 7 minutes left, third quarter. Lynn for 3. That one's good.
Yuhan is feeling it a lot more than she has in quite a while.
46-36. Raiders still in their pressure defense.
Stay in it.
Jones in backcourt.
Stay in it. Come get it again.
Walks it across. They double team her. Eubank comes left. Drives in the lane. Kicks it out to Banks. Back to Jones. Open 3. No good. Fight the boards. Pfeiffer comes out of there with it.
I think they got away with an over and back there. She stepped right on the line.
Here's Lynn in front court. Raiders down 10.
Chance to get it inside single digits.
Oh, it's a bad pass to Pfeiffer and a layup for Strickland. And Strickland now with 14 points, and that was courtesy of the Blue Raiders. 48-36.
Well, we've been far too courteous the entire game.
And they call
offensive foul on Verhulst.
So on Kirsten, that is number 1. Second foul in the quarter. And Belmont will get the ball with 6 minutes to play in the third, leading 48-36.
It just kills you. You get it down to 10, a chance to get it to a 3-possession game, and you get a turnover, and they take it to 4 possessions.
Banks got away with a bad pass. Out to Tripp. That three-pointer didn't even draw iron. It's out of bounds, and the Raiders will take it. 12-point deficit here. And ball into Verhulst. she put Banks on the floor. Banks might have put a little theatrics into that.
Embellished.
And now Banks with the foul. And the crowd getting into this now. So Banks with her second foul, third team foul on Belmont in the quarter. And Davis will inbound for the Raiders. Gets it into Kirsten Verhulst. Raiders down by 12. Not quite midway in the third period. Verhulst outside. Comes left on the dribble. Hands it off to Davis, who cut behind her. Davis still at long range. Going to
shot clock down to 3. That's an illegal screen.
That's Bogus with a screen. And Davis will try to take advantage of that screen. But Bogus will pick up her third foul. And the Raiders' third in the quarter.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling for her to have 3 fouls right now.
They throw long to Jones in the corner. Jones lobs it on the other side to Strickland for 3. That is no good. Rebound Verhulst. Verhulst across the line. Strickland picked her up there. Strickland much bigger, but Verhulst is a little quicker. To Contreras, who just came back in to Bogus. Macy in the line, jumps from 10 and scores.
Inside out action there. Bogus with the post up, kicks it out to Macy. Macy drives it right off the catch. Smart play.
Jones against the press, doubled up, gets it away. This is Tripp, left corner. Strickland for 3, and that one's good.
Well, every time Belmont has needed a big shot, they have gotten it.
51-38. Here's Verhulst. Contreras on the right wing. Moves it back to the middle. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. Intercepted. Jones with a shot. No good. A lot of contact, no whistle, and Jones misses on the follow-up. And now Strickland misses on the follow-up, but she's fouled. Verhulst with the foul. That will be her second. And we'll have a timeout here with 4:18 remaining in quarter number 3. Timeout on the floor. Belmont 51, Middle Tennessee 38 on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.